Welcome to Avicenna Allied Health Institute. We are very pleased to have you joining our learning community. Today's orientation is designed to help you understand what you can expect from Avicenna and, just as importantly, what you can do to be successful. Starting a new educational program can feel like a lot at first. You will have new systems to learn, new instructors to meet, assignments to complete, and new expectations. You are not expected to know everything today. There are 4 things I want you to remember from this orientation. Learn, connect, access, and prepare. Learn how your program works. Connect with your instructors and support team. Make sure you can access the technology and resources you need. And prepare yourself to participate actively in your education. Our goal is not simply to help you enroll in a program. Our goal is to help you succeed in that program and prepare for your next opportunity. Your education is your future, and supporting that future is part of our mission. At Avicenna, our approach to education can be summarized in 3 words: prepare, practice, perform. First, we prepare you. This is where you develop the knowledge you need. You will learn through your instructor, online learning, course materials, demonstrations, discussions, and other educational activities. But healthcare cannot be learned only by reading or watching videos. That brings us to practice. You will have opportunities to apply what you learn through skills activities, clinical experiences, case studies, simulations, laboratories, and hands-on instruction where appropriate for your program. Practice is where knowledge begins becoming ability. Finally, we perform. The goal is for you to take the knowledge and skills you have developed and demonstrate that you are ready to use them appropriately and professionally. Think about these 3 words throughout your program: prepare with knowledge, practice with purpose, perform with confidence. That is the educational journey we want you to experience at Avicenna. One of the best things you can do as a new student is establish a routine early. Your specific schedule will depend on your program, but this slide gives you an idea of what a typical week may look like. Your education may include online learning, live instruction, assignments, clinical or laboratory activities, and progress checks. Online learning does not mean optional learning. When something is assigned online, it is part of your course you are responsible for, completing it just as you would be responsible for attending a classroom lesson. Live instruction is your opportunity to interact with your instructor, ask questions, participate in discussions, and work through difficult material. Assignments give you an opportunity to practice and demonstrate what you are learning. Depending on your program, clinical or laboratory activities give you an opportunity to apply your knowledge, and throughout your program, we will check your progress. Here is one of the most important pieces of advice I can give you. Do not wait until the end of the week to begin your work. Set aside time throughout the week. Check Canvas regularly. Read your announcements. Know your deadlines. Consistency is one of the strongest predictors of student success. This may be one of the most important slides in the entire orientation. At some point during your program, you are probably going to need help. That is normal. You might have an academic question. You may have difficulty logging into Canvas. You may have a question about your schedule, your account, career services, or another student matter. The important thing is to ask for help early. For an academic question, your instructor is usually your first resource. For technical problems, contact technical support. For student service questions, reach out to the appropriate student support team. For career questions, career services can help you understand employment, preparation, and the transition from student to healthcare professional. If you are not sure who to contact, that is okay. Start by contacting us and explain what you need. We can help direct you. What we do not want you to do is struggle silently for several weeks. A small problem in week 1 can become a much bigger problem by week 4 if nobody knows about it. So remember, when you need help, communicate. We are here to support your success. Let's talk a little more about your support team. Your education is your responsibility, but you are not expected to complete this journey without support. Your instructor is your primary academic resource. Your instructor teaches the course, explains expectations, provides feedback, answers academic questions, and helps you develop the knowledge and skills required by your program. Your student coordinator helps support your overall student experience. If you have questions about schedules, documents, student processes, or other concerns, this is an important resource. AA Leadership is also committed to student success and maintaining the quality of your educational experience. You may also have support through our community relationships and partnerships. The important message is that there is a network around you. But support works best when there is communication. We cannot help solve a problem that we do not know exists. If something is interfering with your education, communicate early and professionally. And remember that asking for assistance is not the same as asking someone else to do the work for you. We will support you. You must also do your part. That partnership is how we succeed together. You are going to use technology throughout your education at Avicenna. This slide shows several of the platforms and tools that may support your learning experience. One of the most important is Canvas. Think of Canvas as your online classroom depending on your course. This is where you may find announcements, lessons, assignments, discussions, quizzes, grades, and instructor feedback. We also use Orbund as part of our student information and academic management process. You may encounter other learning resources such as Articulate-based lessons, YouTube educational content, Quizlet, Calendly, and other tools depending on your program. Don't worry about memorizing every platform today. The important thing is to become comfortable using technology as part of your education. I strongly recommend developing a simple habit. Check your students' systems regularly. Don't depend only on someone reminding you that something is due. Take responsibility for knowing your schedule, checking announcements, completing your work, and reviewing your progress. These systems are here to help you stay organized and connected. Your education is about more than technical knowledge. Healthcare employers are looking for people who can communicate, work with others, solve problems, manage their time, and behave professionally. That is why professional development is an important part of preparing for your career. Through our relationship with WorkFaith, students may have access to professional development resources that focus on workplace readiness and career success. Look at some of the topics on this slide. You'll see areas such as workplace strategies, self-care, communication, building, relationships, overcoming rejection, time management, conflict management, diversity, professionalism, customer service, and emotional intelligence. These are sometimes called soft skills, but there is nothing unimportant about them. You can have excellent technical skills and still struggle in the workplace if you cannot arrive on time, communicate professionally, accept feedback, work on a team, or resolve conflict appropriately. Start thinking of yourself as a healthcare professional now, not only after graduation. Every time you attend class on time, communicate respectfully, meet a deadline, work with a classmate, or respond appropriately to feedback, you are practicing workplace behavior. We've covered a lot of information, but I want to finish with a very simple message. You belong in this learning community, and we want you to succeed. There will be times when your program is challenging. That is part of learning something new. Success does not require you to know everything on the first day. It requires you to stay engaged. Attend your classes, complete your work, check Canvas, communicate with your instructor, ask questions, practice your skills, use the resources available to you. When something is not going well, tell us early. Your responsibility is to put in the effort. Our responsibility is to provide the education, structure, guidance, and support that help you move forward. We want you to leave Avicenna not simply having completed classes, but better prepared to enter the healthcare workforce with knowledge, skills, professionalism, and confidence. So before we finish, what questions do you have? There are no unimportant questions during orientation. If you're wondering about something, someone else in the room may be wondering the same thing. Welcome to Avicenna Allied Health Institute. We are glad you're here, and we look forward to working with you. Prepare, practice, perform. Let's get started.